Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good morning for me. I don't know what time you guys are watching the video, but just giving you guys an update on what's been going on with my prostate health. The reason I'm making this video is because I had another little episode, which feels little, but at the same time, I feel like it bothers me a lot. And what I'm referring to is I started having pee urgency. Now, I think it was because, remember the video that I made about Bladder, or I think that's how you pronounce it, you know, the redness that you get in the tip of the head? So I went to Florida several weeks ago, and I just went for the weekend, and I forgot that whenever I shower, I'm starting to find a trend. Whenever I use the products that are in the hotels, for example, the shampoos, the soaps and things of that nature, and I wash my head, you know, the tip, the penis, I feel like it gets irritated. And I personally feel like it's from the chemicals in the soap, the shampoo, the body wash, and all that stuff that is in the hotels, right? So I went with my friends, and everything seemed good up to that point. The trip was good, but the night before, I felt like I started having pee urgency, and I was just like, yo, is my prostatitis acting up again? Am I getting a flare up again? Which, of course, you know, it's not something that I want. I'm not saying I'm used to it, but you know, if it comes, I kind of know how to handle it. I already know what medication works for me if it is the bacterial prostatitis acting up again. But it just felt like random pee urgency, and I started putting two together. I noticed that, you know, the first day that I got there, I showered and, you know, I cleaned my head with, I think it was like the soap or something like that. Now, I keep forgetting not to do that. I think the best way to wash your penis and the tip is was just water. Is literally just water, but I keep forgetting that because I'm very hygienic, so I like to make sure every part of my body is clean, and I keep forgetting that to do that. Now, I have products at home that I buy from Lush that are more natural, and they are made, I guess, more organically. So whenever I, you know, if ever I wash my, you know, my penis or the tip, and I just wash it with the products that I got, nothing happens. Everything's okay with me. You know, I wash it, I dry it, make sure that area is really clean, and everything is good to go. But this time around, you know, I caught myself again, and I'm just like, yo, it has to do something with like the chemicals or something, because I started having this like, not like this kind of feeling of irritation. Now, my penis didn't turn red this time like I did last time with Bladder, but it did have that similar feeling. And at the same time, you know, I was having a lot of pee urgency. Now, it wasn't burning or anything like that. You know, I get checked every year. I get my physical and make sure I get tested for everything if I have been physically active, or anytime I was active throughout the year, right? But I still get, you know, checked regardless. So I know it's nothing of that nature. So now I'm just like, what's going on this time around? So I'm making this video because I came to see my urologist. Now, he isn't my doctor that I usually see. It's his nurse practitioner. And I'm going to tell her about my situation of what happened. I want to get tested for my pee again. I'm probably going to ask this time around what bacteria did I have, because people keep asking me what bacteria was in my pee the first time that I got diagnosed with bacterial prostatitis. So I'm going to try to make sure that I ask that. But again, so many questions that sometimes I just forget. And then I don't know if she should have it in her file. She should have it. We'll see. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk to her and just get tested. You know, the doctor one time mentioned that if I wanted to get tested, some blood work to see if there's any, you know, cancer going on or whatnot. And I was like, no, well, he didn't think that it was, but he was like, if you wanna, for a peace of mind, you know, you can get tested for that. And today I might just do that. I'm just gonna tell her, look, just test me. What's going on? I want to stay up to date with my issues, to make sure that at least we're good to go in that area. And if I need to take the antibiotics again, then let me take them so I can just feel much better, because I have started to feel like there is in my pelvis section, there's some discomfort and I really don't like that. So of course I'm gonna stay on top of my prostate health. I always encourage you guys to do that and to do the same. So I'm about to go in, about to meet her in a little bit, and I will come back out and give you guys see what we talked about. You know, probably not any crazy results, because obviously I won't get them, probably not now, but just, you know, that pee urgency, the situation that I had. Now it's gotten better, by the way. Forgot to mention that. Has gotten better ever since I went to the, you know, that hotel. And I started taking some supplements again that I usually take for the pee urgency. That helps me. I'm gonna give you the name after this video because I forgot the name of it, but I've written it before on my YouTube channel. It's like the pigeon, you know, the pigeon something, and then I forgot, the nettle root or something like that. I'll give it to you guys so you guys can see, you know, the natural supplements that I usually take. And it's just one, you know, and every so often. So I'll take it for a month, and then I don't take it for like several months onward. So I'll give it to you guys soon. All right, fellas or ladies, if you're watching for your husband, brother, son, whoever, I got news for you guys. So I just got done, and I learned so much today from the practitioner, like about this issue, that is just kind of made me a little happy because of explaining some things that are going on. So now regarding the nutrients or the supplements, that's called Vital Nutrients, and it has saw palmetto, pigeon, and nettle root. Probably botch all those names, but I'll put in the description below this video. I've mentioned this before in my videos that I take that because it's just good for your prostate health, right? So let me tell you what's going on. So I told them about my pee urgency and how it happened. Now, right away, as soon as I come into the office, they always take my urine for several reasons now. So at that point, my bladder was empty. And once I told them about my pee urgency situation, they did a scan on me, right? So they did an ultrasound, I should say, not a scan, an ultrasound, to see if my bladder was emptying correctly or if it was still a little bit behind. Now, as soon as they did the ultrasound, they saw that it wasn't, I was emptying correctly. So that wasn't the issue, right? I'm emptying correctly. That wasn't the issue. There was still only a little bit of pee left, but it was like a little bit, you know, it was just on the natural side. But when the physician came in, we started talking, and I mentioned, you know, what happened with why I had the pee urgency and whatnot. And obviously she's seen that I've suffered from bacterial prostatitis. So she says that the prostate, which is a gland, there's sometimes bacteria lingers around, right? And I've had bacteria before in that area. So she gave me a whole explanation as to how it happens. But essentially, for lack of better words, bacteria can come back if you suffer once. You know, it just, once you start suffering from it, it can't come back. So she said that the feeling or the what I'm feeling of the pee urgency is not the water that's retaining in my bladder or, you know, the liquid, but is more alongside of the prostate being inflamed or is getting inflamed. And I'm just like, oh, I had that feeling because obviously there's some symptoms or similar symptoms when I had the bacterial prostatitis that I feel at the moment. So she told me that the feeling, because the urethra or whatever, urethra, you know what I'm talking about, the little that goes through your prostate gland. So when that's inflamed, it gives you that feeling of you wanting to go to the restroom and wanting to go pee often. Now she said peeing is actually good because it's, you know, cleaning out the bacteria, it's trying to just wash everything out. So what are we gonna do about it? She put me on antibiotics. Now, one of them I've taken before, which is the Bactrim, and I thought that was a strong one. But she said she's gonna put me. So this is how it's gonna go down. She's gonna put me on a strong medication for 1 week, and, you know, antibiotic from 1 week, and then we're probably gonna do I got a little burger. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god, bro. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, we're talking about penises and, you know, prostates. You know, burger, it's not even a big deal. It's not a big deal. Anyways, so 1 week of a strong medication, antibiotic, and then we're gonna do a month of Bactrim. With Bactrim is the one that I've already taken before in the past, but she said that she wanted to do one week of strong medication, so that I could kind of kill 99% of the bacteria, and then the other 1% or so that lingers around afterwards, we're gonna do with like a long-term, low dosage of Bactrim to kill everything, which I am okay with. Now, I do understand that bacteria, the antibiotics also kill your good bacteria, right? The good gut flora and stuff like that. So I'm going to go back with this information. I'm going to go to my natural health doctor and I'm going to be like, hey, this is happening at the moment. What can I do after? Or what supplements can you give me? Or what can you do so I can retake something to have good flora, good gut flora, which they've done before. They've given me something for the good bacteria of my stomach and my gut. So that's what I'm going to do. Remember, it's important, guys. Antibiotics are not the friendliest thing. You know, it can harm you long term. So the only good thing is I'm excited about killing that bacteria, but then again, I have to do my own due diligence so I can replenish the good bacteria that's gonna kill. So that's where I'm at. Man, it's a struggle, man, dealing with all this, but you know, taking it a step at a time. I'm very active when it comes to checking always, like my symptoms, my bladder, and you know, checking with my bacterial prostatitis any chance I get, because you know, it does bother me if I let it go on a crazy run. So we don't want that. So this was just another update for you guys in my health journey when it comes to my prostatitis. Remember, if you're a man watching this, whether you're young or you're old, if you are a woman watches this on behalf of your husband, your son, father, cousin, brother, remember that it's important to get checked. It's important to get checked and start coming to get checked. Especially if you feel like you're suffering something, it's important, man. There's no shame to it. There's no shame to it. It's better to know than not to know, and to wait and just suffer for no reason when you have the ability and the access to it. People here, when you come, they've heard all crazy stories, man. Your story, I promise, would not cause the eyebrows to raise. They've heard everything, all right? So trust them. Trust the professionals that you're going to go see, because it is important to get checked. So, you know, just want to bring more awareness to a lot of men, and hoping that, you know, you take care of your manlyhood. So hopefully you guys got something for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a podcast going on. There's merch that I have. It's up to you guys. Maybe you want to show love, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I believe like 90 or 85% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. That's crazy. That's crazy. I appreciate you guys watching regardless, man. Thank you for all the love, and I'll keep you guys updated with my issues in the future. So peace and love, familia. Stay safe.